Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taste of Whisky.com. And today we have an old friend here in our cask. It's the Glengoyne, 10 years of age. And I tasted that roughly 10 years ago in my very old studio. And the bottle looked different, but the content should be the same. At Glengoyne, they care about, well, history, quality, and consistency. Glengoyne is a distillery located, it's the southernmost Highland distillery in Scotland, just directly at the border, the tax border between the lowlands and the highlands, not far away from Glasgow. And they write here on the label, "In the stillness of our quiet glen, we know patience is rewarded. For every minute other whiskies spent in their stills, ours spent 3. Only then it is transferred to casks, themselves prepared for 6 years. This is the Glengoyne way, and this is the result: a gloriously golden, clean and bright flavor with a malty finish, notes of fresh green apples, toffee, and a hint of nuttiness with a touch of soft oak." Glengoyne has 3 stills, and it was former typical for the lowlands, and they distill very slowly. And this is meant by 3 times. And if you distill slowly, the column of alcohol vapor is able to, well, to rest and to give a very clean alcohol over to the condensers. Yeah, they never use peat for drying their malts, just hot air. And they use, for this bottling, ex-bourbon and ex-sherry casks. Yeah, and the name of the Glengoyne comes from the migrating flocks of geese, which give our home its name, Glen of the Geese, or in Gaelic, Glengoyne, Guin. This is aged in the Glen of the Geese. Tja. What I like at this bottle is that the label isn't that big and you're able to see the color. It's uncolored directly in this bottle, and there is a beautiful picture in glass on the back with the geese visible, and they changed the label a little bit so that they have this stylish goose in front. It's 40% ABV, so this is done for the mass market, and I think is one of the cheapest. It's priced in the lower 30s, depending on where you reside. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I have the thought about a golden whiskey. So it was golden in my nose, whatever that means. I had the association of gold in my nose. Yeah. No smoke at all, and very fresh, clean blossoms, a lawn, light, and maltiness behind. And starting with a little sweetness, caramel, and then if you smell longer, then you have some nuttiness. And then this light sourness of a green apple. Yeah, probably switching over to citrus. This is quite typical for Highland whiskies. Yeah, cheers. Gently, sweet, gentle, upcoming spiciness from the oak, together with nuttiness and almonds. So this is more and more just a big cask influence. And in the aftertaste, it moves over to a little dryness, again apples, and of course maltiness. Yeah. Yeah. Impressive and massive for a 10-year-old. Very good. And what they're writing here on the label as well is they switch over to 100% green energy. They use wind rotors, and for the card box they use FSC paper. So they move more and more to an ecological way to make the world greener. Yeah. So with every sip of Glengoyne, we raise our glass to a greener future. Yeah. So, very well done. Thank you, Glengoyne. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.